you're having a lot of success right now. Big win over Tony, big win over Grant Dawson. I mean, where do you see yourself right now in that UFC fold? I mean, are we looking to make that one more title run, maybe even two if we can squeak it in there? What are we looking? Where is your mind at? What you're looking at?
Or do you care?
Yeah. That's great questions, guy. I feel like kind of like mixed feelings. Like one, I feel like I'm more of a BMF guy, and meaning that like I'm trying to be above the belt. And to be honest, my numbers, if we want to do the numbers, no disrespect to your boy, but I could outdo the numbers of Islam. I could outdo the numbers. And so it's more so about having that buzz, having that the people, being with the people and being connected with your crowd and what you're doing, your following, more so than anything else. That's one thing. But two, I also feel like, I do want to kind of do the belt thing because people feel like you're not worthy until you've hadn't been in title contention, So I have mixed feelings.
I mean, you said belt, but are you looking at more towards like the BMF, or are you like hey, put me out there. I want to get that fight. Or try to get that.
Oh, that's the last thing I'm saying. I don't even focus on that. I focus on my bucket list. Okay, I'm like more of a fun guy than like the guy who's so serious. You guys are too serious.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this career and I'm gonna get this title run and get this. And I'm like, man, the title will come. My skills speak for themselves. At the end of the day, I'll always show my skills, and my shit's fun. It's wild. It's entertaining to watch.
I mean, like, look, we know your skills.
I'm more so focused on the fun stuff, though. Like, I'm focused on the Ultimate Fighter. If I can do the Ultimate Fighter, having a main event, those things were more important to me than focus on those title things. But like I said, there's a bit of me that can say yes. I do want to start focusing more on the title run, and so I'm going now for the top 10 guys and getting closer to that. Also, just to show my legitimacy more so than anything, is that I'm tired of feeling like people are like, "Who are you? Who are you?" It's more about those things that are important than the belt shot, guys. Is that I'm more of a household name where people gotta respect your work. But I hear that all the time because, you're in the top. You're not even top 15. Or no, you're just 15 now. And so I have to be somewhere where I'm top 10, so at least I can have credibility, even though I've been top 10 already before.
Yeah.
Bobby, you've been fighting for a long time. I know you don't remember this. Who was your first fight? Do you even remember?
Yeah, Neil Abrams.
There you go. And Neil Abrams had come over.
I never forget, it's your guy.
He came over to my gym that year, and we had no idea about your abilities or anything. And I went and watched, and I was like, "Oh shit, this dude's way too good for Neil." It was like,
what you see me
it was. You were so fast. I said we hadn't seen you anywhere. That was the whole point. And then I was watching the fight, and I was like, "Oh man,
okay.
You were so fast." And I was like, "Oh, you're way too fast for Neil." Yeah. And it was so. But you have fought everywhere, and you have been a mainstay now in the UFC. And looking at, here's the one thing I've always looked at 155. You're not that big of a guy. Have you ever thought about going down to featherweight?
You say I'm not big, but maybe
no. I said you're not that big.
I don't know.
Compared to guys like Islam. Islam's a big 155er.
What do you think he walks around at?
Oh, I know what he walks around at. He walks around
185,
90 to 92.
I'll hit that too. And I don't know if I'm just being a fat ass. I don't know if it's just a fat ass.
No, I think what John's saying is that actual body frame wise, you're not a huge guy compared to some of the lightweights that are big.
You really have to get a
guys.
dietitian and nutritionist and really get seriously dialed in. And
okay, hold on. What's wrong with being serious?
Because you guys are too serious.
No,
fuck that. I'm enjoying life. I'm gonna have fun.
I love it. Hey,
life. I have to be serious too. I'm somewhat serious, but it's like, that's too serious, bro. Like, I don't even know. I might die trying to make fucking 45s. Fuck that.
Okay, if you're gonna die, don't do it, man.
Bobby, you brought up a good point though. Like how old are you now? 35? 37. You're at that stage, kind of like where I was at the end there, where it's the fights that motivate you the most, right? The ones that really get you up out of bed. Those are the ones you're looking for right now. Now, if that gets me chasing the title, then that gets me chasing the title. Like for me, it was the guys that I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight Donald Cerrone. I wanted to fight Anthony Pettis. I wanted to fight these guys when I got to the UFC that everyone kept telling me I couldn't beat when I was in Strikeforce. And when I got there, they were never given. It was never an option for me to fight them. They never offered me to fight them. But
yeah. They didn't want to play that role to you.
Yeah. So then with you though, like when I'm looking, pull up those rankings again for me there, Dave. When I'm looking at Dan Hooker. I'm looking at Moicano. I'm looking at maybe Jalen Turner. I mean, I know you've already fought Fiziev. But you and Fiziev, I'd like to see that rematch because, you started to take over in the third round. I'd like to see that as a main event. I know he's got a knee injury now. He's out, I think, for a bit.
Yeah, I think he'll
be out for a bit. But those are that type of fight. Look, I got to be honest. You and Michael Chandler, to me, would be a fucking great, fun fight. Your takedown defense, his ability to take shots, and the way you make people miss and the way he loads up on shots, you can make him miss and make him pay. I think stylistically, he's a great matchup for you. I'm looking at some of these guys.
Agree. I never thought about that. I know he's waiting up for his little Chandler. I mean, for his Connor fight. So he's holding on, trying to hold on to his lucky ticket.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna do this fight in December. Kind of sit back, look at the landscape, and see what happens, what plays out. Looking at 300, and who's going to be the perfect opponent for 300.
Yeah.
Like I said, those are my list things. Put me on 300. I'm not really tripping, like the opponents like that. Like, you guys keep saying, like, pick these fights. I'm not picking anything.
No.
For the most point, it's about getting my goals done. My goals are outside of the cage, not inside the cage.
Yeah.
Which means
what are the major goals outside of the cage for you right now?
I got in this game to get a home. And then somewhere in there, I put the home under my girl's name, and now whenever we would fight, she would kick me out of it, and so I had to buy another home. So I bought another home, and then I started having more kids. So I have 3 kids now. So I bought another home. I have 3 kids, 3 homes. My goal is to pay them all off, and I'm all paid off with them, so that they're good. And this is my dad's gift to them,
Yeah. Hey man, those are good goals. I mean, that's exactly what you got to do. Just
the more times I keep touching this mat, the closer I get to my goals. And that means if I have to keep fighting whatever's. I took the Dawson fight thinking, hey, I didn't even know who Dawson was, but it's just more so getting those touches, keep getting those touches.
What was it? What was the? You guys seem to have a little bit of a talking back and forth, and you were saying something to him, and he was trying to say, no, I respect you. What was going on there?
Man, that was the most awkward face-off I've ever had in my life. It's like, fuck. So the thing was about Dawson was I was trying to have a good fight with him. He said something about me that kind of that's kind of interesting. He said, I know Bobby Green, and the whole time he's having nothing but respect for me. So I'm like, man, cool. I like this guy. I want to show him my good side and be good and just have a great fight. And show him just skills for skills. I'm going to beat you skill for skill. But then you were just saying different things as like, he said, I'm here for a check. I'm not here, like he's going to just dominate me. But he also said, well, the one thing that got me was he was in the cage hitting mitts. And when he was hitting the mitts, he was talking to me. And he was like, what's up, Bobby? I got you right there. What are you going to do now, Bobby? And like talking shit to the mitts. So I'm like, interesting. I thought you were a good guy. You're a good guy. And I'm a good guy, but we're supposed to be good guys. I haven't said nothing bad about you, like that. So then I felt like he was visualizing that. He was going to make that happen. So when I went up to him finally, I was trying to tell him, hey, we're supposed to be just cool. We're supposed to have a good fight. But then I saw the video and you were talking like that. And I wasn't there. You were calling my name and you were just talking to me, but I was nowhere around, brother. So I hope that you're planning on doing that in the cage. Like, that would be really sick if you do that, Please do that. Like, and so he was like, bro, you're a nice guy. You're a nice guy. What are you doing? You're a nice guy off the camera. You're a nice guy. I'm like, why do you keep playing me with this nice guy role stuff? I'm like, yeah, I'm a nice guy. But that ain't got shit to do with this.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna fight. And I'm gonna fight try to fuck you up.
You gotta
so
make
it ain't
that money.
Nothing to do with friendship. And then after I will hug it up, I told him that after the fight. I'm like, bro, before the fight, fuck all that touching gloves with you and trying to be buddy with you like that. We can be buddy as soon as we finish this shit. We'll hug it up. If I sleep you or you sleep me, I'll hug you after the shit. Like, bro, good shit. Fuck it, we're bros now. We spread that. We did that. We fucking killed it. We did a great show. Hug it up, bro. All right, cool. You know, that's what I'm saying. I don't beef. I'm cool unless they want to keep that shit going.
100% agree.